Okay, so we're going to take a look at how to create a gradient using Illustrator. So I've typed a word here, the word hello, and right now this is still a text form. I haven't created outlines with it. In order to create a gradient of color within each of my letters, I need to first right-click and go to Create Outlines, and that's going to give me my anchor points along my letters. So in terms of our gradients, we have gradient tools in two locations in Illustrator. We've got a gradient tool over here on our toolbar, and we've also got a gradient on the right-hand side of our toolbar. So I'm going to click on this over here, and right now when this pops up, you can see that right now I'm set to have a gradient that starts white and ends black. However, nothing is showing up at this point. If I click here, all of a sudden it's assigned two different little arrows, look like little houses sort of, on either side here, and that has assigned the gradient to this text because I've been clicked on it. So if I double click on my white, I can open up a window where it's going to allow me to choose my different color. Right now, for some reason, I'm set to grayscale, so I'm going to move into CMYK, and I'm going to choose a color. Okay, choose whatever you want. I'm going to click on my black. I'm going to open that up. I'm going to make sure that I'm in CMYK as well, and I'm going to choose another color. I'm going to choose orange. Now, if I wanted to have numerous colors, I could add another one. If I hover with my mouse here, I see a little plus sign. If I click again, that allows me to insert another little arrow where I can assign a new color here. So I'm going to double click on that, and I'm going to choose green. I can now slide these. I can move this as well, and this is going to allow me to control how much yellow I want, and maybe I just want a little bit of green in the center, and it gives me that control. Up here, I can see that my gradient is set to linear. I can change that and convert it to radial, where it will be more circular, where the first color will start on the inside and it will sort of radiate out in a circular motion. But I'm going to stick to linear. So the other option I have, once I have my gradient set, is this tool over here in my toolbar. So if I click on this, this gives me a whole bunch of different options here, and this is mainly in terms of the direction that my gradient's going to go. So I have a little cross for my cursor right now, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to click and hold, and I'm going to draw a line. I can draw this in many different directions, and this allows me to control the direction of my overall gradient. If I wanted this to happen on just one letter, okay, I could just click away, and I could go back and ungroup. I'm going to right click, and I'm going to ungroup my letters. Then I could click on one, and I could then go back in and continue to place a new gradient just with single letters. You can do this exact same thing, this whole gradient step, using shapes as well. So I just showed you with words, but even if you have any sort of general shape that you've drawn, any sort of shape from the shape tool, all of these tools work exactly the same.